Have you ever had a dream about your teeth, specifically of your teeth falling out, crumbling, or breaking off? Or have your teeth been making you pay attention to them with a toothache or some other tooth issue in your life? If so, then this might be the video for you, because in today's video, I want to talk about the symbolic meaning and spiritual significance of teeth. Hello, and welcome back to Meaningful Motivations with Tracy Erickson. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy Erickson, and I want to talk about the symbolic meaning of the teeth specifically because I have actually had experiences in my life where teeth have been a prominent symbol, a symbol for a real deeper spiritual message. And so if you've been having dreams that involve teeth, or if you've just been seeing the image of a tooth or teeth in your day-to-day life, or if you've been experiencing some kind of discomfort when it comes to the health of your teeth, such as a toothache or a cavity or something along those lines, then this video could be an important message for you and something that you could consider for your own soul growth and spiritual development based on the message that is coming through. When it comes to interpreting symbols and images as a spiritual message, you have to take a look at the form and function of that symbol or image. So in this case, we're talking about the teeth, and the function of the teeth is to be the first step of digesting food, which is what you take in to nourish your physical body. So on a very physical level, your teeth represent, digestion and nourishment for your physical being. Your teeth are also very important with communication because your teeth help you to speak, to pronounce your words, and to enunciate. So the message in the image of teeth could also be in how it is that you are communicating your true thoughts as well as your emotions, your feelings. As an example, if you happen to have a dream where your teeth fall out, this could be a message from your spirit about how you are not really understanding a certain situation that's been presented in your waking life in the day or two before the dream. But that could also represent, in some way, failing to be able to express yourself fully. So teeth breaking off or falling out during a dream could also represent, on one level, shyness or a failure to fully communicate yourself. And it could also mean, in some way, holding back of the emotions. So if you're holding in grief or anger or something along those lines, that could lead to the issues with teeth, whether in your dream or in your waking life. One time I met this person who had teeth that actually repulsed me. And the reason is because when I saw those specific teeth, something deep within me just felt like this person is a snake in the grass. And I felt it after seeing his teeth. This person just happened to be an acquaintance. So basically someone who I knew this person. But right when I saw his teeth, that's how I felt. Now, fast forward years later, it turns out that this person really was a snake in the grass and really was very demonic in their behaviors in their life. I thought of that time in my life when those particular teeth made me feel a certain way about that individual. And then it was later confirmed that that person really was not a good person to get close to, right? So Then, as I was preparing for this video today, I decided to, as I usually do, look in Taschen's Book of Symbols to see if the teeth were in there, and they were. And one of the images for teeth was a similar set of teeth that the person I was talking about just now had. And so the caption for this image says, "What makes a demon demonic?" One thing mythologists can point to is a forbidding set of teeth, those bared by the demon Humbaba from the Sumerian epic Gilgamesh, flash a universally recognized warning: keep back, my bite is fatal. And to add to that, there was a second image in Taschen's Book of Symbols that said, "An 18th century French tooth made of ivory opens up to illustrate a pair of enduring myths. A noxious toothworm lies at the core of a toothache, and its hellish torment punishes the sufferer for moral decay." I found that so interesting. The second image was showing the little tooth parasite in there, which would represent some type of moral decay, which would also decay the teeth. And I found that to be kind of a spiritual message as well, regarding the care of your teeth being equivalent with the care of yourself, your physical body, as well as the care of your actual soul. In Taschen's Book of Symbols, it also says this about teeth: "Bared, sharp, snapping, or gnashing teeth have ever been an image of potential devouring, whether the teeth belong to an animal or a human being. Think of fanged vampires, or the sharp-tooth or snaggletooth witch, or the red-in-tooth giants who even cannibalize children." You guys, that also reminded me of those little Labubu dolls that everyone seems to be going crazy about, okay? The cannibalization of children. Because I feel like these little Labubu dolls, their teeth look so demonic. And I felt that feeling again right away the first time I ever saw one of those little Labubu dolls. So, of course, I don't own one, and I don't plan to own one. But I do see the image of the teeth on those little Labubu dolls, and then they try to make them look all warm and fuzzy and cute, kind of like hiding the demonic undertone, if you know what I mean. And, of course, on the other hand, Taschen's Book of Symbols also says the exposure of teeth in gleaming smiles is regarded as a feature of beauty in the contemporary world. So on the other side of the spectrum, from the more demonic, your teeth can also represent a thing of beauty and something that is attractive. And when it comes to disease or disorders within the physical body, it is my belief that there is an underlying mental cause that leads to the physical outcome, because every single thought seeks to manifest. So even disease starts in the aura as thought, and as that thought gains more and more form with repetition, then it can manifest in your physical body as dis-ease or disorder of the physical body. So I decided to take a look at the Permanent Healing book by Dr. Daniel Condren in the section that is the glossary here. So as you can see, this is a glossary of physical disorders, mental attitude disorders, and the suggestion for healing. So when I take a look in this book under teeth, it is all in alphabetic order here, so let me find it. All right, so under teeth, in the glossary of disorders, it says this for the mental attitude that causes the disorder. So for teeth, it says self-neglect, holding back and being guarded in communicating one's real thoughts. And under the remedy or suggestion for healing, it says to respect your body as you would take care of any vehicle that served you well. So if you're having some type of issue with your teeth specifically, then make sure that you are communicating your thoughts fully, your emotions fully, so that you can assimilate and process them properly for your own self-nourishment, for your own soul growth and spiritual development. And on a more physical level, you have to take care of your physical body. Self-care is important. I would love to hear your thoughts about the spiritual symbolic meaning of teeth. So let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.